I always like to just kind of put in this little pitch. I created this organization called selfloveis.org. So it's a website, it's an empowerment website. This month is Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. I'm not sure, some of our poets in the past and performers have spoken on the matter. September being Suicide Prevention Awareness Month, it's really important that we're giving light to these things that we don't really want to talk about. It's awkward, especially in different communities. It's sometimes thought of, it's overlooked or not believed to be even a thing. So just know that you have a support system here. If you follow at self.love.is on Instagram, you have a support system there. We sell apparel, and 20% of each order goes to suicide prevention awareness education. So that's that. And so my poem today, I'll have two for you. I first wanted to start off, this was like a little Instagram caption I had made. And it goes, it's like a conversation between innocence and experience. Innocence. But I thought that they said that the sky is the limit. Experience. They did, but they never said it would be easy or free. Innocence. But I'll get hurt. Experience. Plenty. But I don't want to get hurt. Experience says, then you don't want to succeed. So just, any struggle that you're going through, just realize that it's obviously going to make you grow. Sometimes picking the easy road is, sure, it's easy in the long run, but like I said in the beginning, any time that you're most vulnerable, in my experience, has been when I've learned the most. So don't be scared to take that leap. When I was 18, I consider myself a womanist, a feminist. I am going to say a poem that I said the first Ride or Die night because I have two very special women in my life here with me today, Krista and Maria. We met in college at Rutgers, where we were advocates for preventing sexual assault and dating and domestic violence. So we would go on stage and perform skits in front of 500 kids or sometimes like 1,000 kids, and just kind of raising awareness about these issues, which Self-Love is very much an advocate for as well in preventing them. And so we also do vagina monologues. Raise your hand if you've ever heard of vagina monologues. Yay! That makes me really happy. Very cool. So vagina monologues, Eve Ensler created this, and so basically it's a play, in a way, performed on February 14th all around the world. That's Valentine's Day, but it's also Vagina Day, okay? So you women go ahead and start reclaiming that, okay? And so basically it's just a series of monologues where women go up on stage and just talk about different issues or experiences that they've had as a woman. And so the three of us, we did that together. And so I really want to make sure that I have them hear this piece because it's one of my own, and I think it's pretty vagina monologues material. I think Eve Ensler would approve. So before I go on to that one, this one is, I guess, it's a bit of a trigger warning. I don't get too in depth with anything, but it's about abortion, which is obviously like a very taboo topic. I just got in a fight with my mom right before coming here. She's like, really, you're putting all your dirty laundry out there. Because I did have to go through that when I was 18 years old. And it was really hard. But something that we don't know is that 1 in 3 women in America are going through this. So actually that seems like quite a lot, right? 33% I feel like is a lot. And so, it makes me think how many women in here right now have never been able to, maybe had to go through this and have never been able to tell a soul for fear of shame or guilt or violence even, right? So this poem is about that. I overthink everything. I sell myself short. I still question if my life would have been bearable had I chosen not to abort. I talk about it as a science matter. I never gave it its light. I meant for that last line just to be ideological, but it's true in its own right. I think she would have been a baby girl, but my ex-partner had hallucinations of a baby boy. I try to remind myself I was really young. I probably would have fought him over their toy. It took a while for me to call myself a woman. Becoming pregnant wasn't enough. It didn't matter if I had been through hell and back by the age of 18, I had to experience independence in the rough. I had to know how to cook, I had to know how to clean. It wasn't even about making my own money. I've been working since I was 13. It was about learning how to survive without my mother's guiding hand, without dependence, without my hip being attached to a man. It's in learning to call myself beautiful and smiling at the reflection fresh out the shower. It's in asking for help when I need it and not feeling like a coward. I still have to learn how to honor a sleep schedule. I still have to learn how to not binge eat. I'm practicing making my penmanship legible. I should probably stop walking around everywhere bare feet. They call me a hippie because I travel and I don't have any set plans, but hippies are adults too, even when they live out of their vans. I want to do that, but my dad tells me to wake up. He says I need to get off of cloud 9, get a real job, and hurry the fuck up. But I'm a whole woman, remember? Isn't that something I already said? Or did you intentionally choose to block out my airiness from reaching up to your traditional head? I know it's scary to think of how your daughter doesn't want to conform. I don't want to be a 9-to-5 robot. I've never been one to follow the norm because I dress in scraps for comfort and I wear my hair distressed. I hold my heart on my shoulder and honestly I kind of hope for civil disobedience arrest. Yeah, I'm a different type of person and I'm going to be a different type of mom. I'm just really hoping karma doesn't bite me and say that that opportunity has came and gone. I want to bear children. And I'm sorry you weren't one. I hope you understand, baby, but you will always be my cosmic son. Woo! I wasn't expecting that. I'm emotional because I really did. I talked about it as a science center for like 4 years. Like, oh, that's just like you go to the doctor. It's just like going to the doctor. You get some surgery done, and then that's it. But when I traveled to Thailand last year to get my yoga teacher certification, and I did, I didn't even know what this was, tantric yoga or tantric massages. And so basically, it's a healing method where you do massages on the genital organs. And over here in America, that sounds crazy. It's like, what? No, that's a hand job. That's a whole hand job. You're a hand prostitute. Like, what are you doing? And it's like, but no, it's different. And some people might be open to understanding how this is a different process, but it is very much in the spiritual realm. Like I'm a Reiki practitioner, so you never heard of what Reiki is. That's like energy healing through the hands, similar to a technology that Jesus Christ would use back in the day. And so with that, this retreat that I went on, and I learned about tantric massages and things like that. I learned, I joined it. I was 22. I was the youngest one there. There's like 50-year-olds and 40-year-olds, and to me that sounded young at first, but now it's like no thing. Like whatever, age is kind of like just come. I mean, experience comes with age, sure, but you can be doing the same thing for 40 years and maybe not grow as much as somebody who could have been doing a lot of different things in a shorter amount of time. So in that sense, age is a social construct. So 50, whatever, it doesn't matter. I learned there to really start valuing my female goddess body and learning to really heal some blockages that I had in that area. So it's only recently that I finally been able to, experience that grieving process that comes with something that's pretty common in women, but is very much not talked about. So if you want to chat more about that, feel free to DM me, because I think it would have been cool to know that I had more support when I was 18.